Today we're off on a road trip to
Kanchanaburi.
visit his family. We've got little E in the back, and we're gonna take you along. We have 12 hours and 14 minutes until we arrive, and we're gonna be spending the night somewhere at some point, but we will share that with you when we do stop. We're starting off in Phuket, and here is the map. We have not been in the car 5 minutes, and we're going to be putting all this in at 7-Eleven and getting some snacks. Ham and cheese toasty, and of course some chips, yogurt, coconuts, my favorite juice. Here is the reality of us traveling on the road with the kind of work that I do. I typically have to have my laptop charged, plugged in, and I'm going to be working for the next few hours while we're driving. So we have 9.5 hours left, and it's 7 p.m. We made it about 2.5 hours in
the heavy rain.
like 4.5 hours. It was heavy rain. Eleanor cried twice when I was working and pooped, and now I'm going to eat my fried rice that's wrapped in paper. And I have to teach again in 30 minutes. And I'm not sure when we're going to stop, because this kind of progress, we are not going to make it by tomorrow. We have colors here. Okay, so little update for you guys. We are at another gas station. Little E actually fell asleep, and now she's up again. I've got my second ham and cheese toasty, and that is like what all the foreigners, all the tourists end up eating from 7-Eleven. And On's outside, he's eating as well. I checked the GPS, and we are still like 10 hours away. I cannot believe it. We are never going to get there. This is like the longest drive ever, and now we have a 7-month-old with us as well. But I did work about 4 hours while we were driving, and working with Eleanor, she gets kind of upset because she hears me talking. So I think that's what we kind of struggled with. We had to pull over quite a few times to get her out of the car seat and kind of calm her down. But yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock at night. I'm not sure what time we're going to stop at. But the plan was to get to Kanchanaburi tomorrow, but we will see, and I'm hoping she goes to sleep soon. Okay, so it's 11:30 at night. E is actually still sleeping. Let me quiet it down a bit. And we are at our second hotel. So I've traveled a lot. I booked on Agoda. Credit card was pending, got the confirmation emailed, and we pull up to the first hotel, and they're like, oh, we're full. And then they wanted to see proof that we paid, even though it said pending, and then I couldn't cancel it. It said non-refundable, so they ended up giving us cash. And now we are at the second hotel, and they don't have any air conditioning room available because it's late. So On is gonna go check out the non-air conditioned room. My only concern is I'm gonna be hot, I know, but him and E are probably gonna love it, because actually she'll probably be hot too now that I think about it. She's usually hot in the night, but I do have her bundled pretty well. But the price is really cheap, so I'm not sure if we're gonna take it or not. He's gonna go check it out. The next hotel that I see is about 45 minutes away, and he is starting to get tired, so it's kind of just up to him whether we stay here or we keep driving. But this is kind of like always happens to us when we drive to Bangkok. Last time we drove to visit his family, we were like driving around. It was like 1, 2 in the morning. I think I was pregnant at that point. Or we might have had E. She might have been 2 months old. I don't know. We did it twice, and we always had a really, really hard time finding hotel rooms. So I'm hoping this place is okay and we can just manage for the night. We're at another gas station. The hunt is continuing. We have probably called like 10 different places. We found one place that has one room available, but the price is really high because they know the surrounding areas are all booked. So we might go there, we might not, I don't know. I just basically Google like the surrounding area, search hotels, and then we type in the phone number into my Thai phone, and then on calls and talks to everybody. It's like, do you have a room available in Thai? And everybody's like, no. So wish us luck. So we have finally stopped. It's 12:30, and here is Lily. Here's on. And our room smells like toilet. It is what it is. Now we've got these, can you even see it? Desks, like, this is it. Super, super cheap. It's the only one that we could find pretty close. And we're all gonna go to bed after we change her diaper.